Mathematics 4, Quarter 2, Week 5 lesson exemplar based. Day 2, our topic is about converting unit of mass, and our lesson objective is to convert unit of mass from kilogram to grams or vice versa. For our group activity, we need materials such as pictures of a smartphone, a sack of rice, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, a coin, a bundle of fruits, etc., or at least 10 objects, and glue or paste. Now listen to the instructions. You will be given the following pictures. Some of these are mentioned earlier. We have a sack of gravel, a smartphone, sack of rice, a teaspoon of salt, coins. We have half sack of charcoal, bundle of fruits. We also have bundle of vegetables, a spoonful of sugar, and a cup full of flour. Now you're going to select the appropriate unit of measurement that we should use in measuring the objects. If you think it's gram, then put the picture of that object in gram column. If you think it's kilogram, then you put the picture of that object on the kilogram column. You collaborate with your group mates, and then afterwards, you post your output. And then cite the commonalities and differences among your answers. And tell us why you pasted those pictures in gram or kilogram column. Now at this point, we'll check if we have the same answers. A sack of gravel will be measured in kilogram. Smartphone in gram. Sack of rice in kilogram. Teaspoon of salt in gram. Coins in gram. Half sack of charcoal in kilogram. Bundle of fruits in kilogram. Bundles of vegetables in kilogram. Spoonful of sugar in gram. And a cup full of flour in gram. For the commonalities, the objects that belongs to gram or measured in gram are smaller objects, and the objects measured in kilogram are bigger or heavier objects. So for the commonalities, as you can see, the pictures or the objects in gram color are much lighter or smaller, and the items or the objects in kilogram column are heavier or larger objects. Now for the differences, the lighter and smaller objects are measured in gram, while the heavier and larger objects are measured in kilogram. Now for our next activity, notice that there are 250 grams brown sugar on screen. Now for our guide questions, how many grams do I have if I add 250 grams pack of sugar? 250 plus 250 grams equals 500 grams. Now letter B, if I have 250 grams packs of sugar, how many grams do I have in all? So that 250 grams will give us 1,000 grams or equal to 1,000 grams. Letter C, put a 250 grams pack of sugar on the weighing scale. Is the pointer the weighing scale points at the 1 kilogram mass? Letter D, if not, add the other 250 grams pack of sugar until the pointer of the weighing scale is in 1 kilogram mass. Letter E, how many grams do I need to get a 1 kilogram mass? We will have 250 grams pack of sugar, or that is equal to 1,000 grams that we need in order to get a 1 kilogram mass. So therefore 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram mass. Let's unlock some vocabulary. Mass is the amount of matter an object contains. A weighing scale is a measuring tool used to measure the mass of an object. Based on the activity, we may infer that a kilogram represented by small letter kg is equal to 1,000 grams. In symbol, it's small letter g. Gram is a basic unit of measure for the mass of an object. The prefix kilo means 1,000. Thus, 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. The prefix milli is used to express smaller units. Thus, 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. For mass conversions, to convert mass in kilograms to grams, multiply the number of kilograms by 1,000. Again, kilograms to grams, multiply by 1,000. To convert mass in grams to kilograms, divide the number of grams by 1,000. Grams to kilograms, divide by 1,000. To convert mass in grams to milligrams, multiply the number of grams by 1,000. And to convert mass in milligrams to grams, divide the number of milligrams by 1,000. Now for our worked example, how many grams are there in 25 kilograms? So that means we have to convert from kilograms to grams. And in order to convert kilograms to grams, we have to multiply the number of kilograms by 1,000. So we have 25 times 1,000 equals 25,000 grams. Next example, how many kilograms are there in 48,000 grams? So this is from grams to kilograms. Convert 48,000 grams to kilograms, we have to divide 48,000 by 1,000. Now 48,000 divided by 1,000 equals 48 kilograms. Now for our next example, how many milligrams are there in 12 grams? So that is from grams to milligrams. Converting grams to milligram means multiplying 12 by 1,000. So we have 12 times 1,000 equals 12,000 milligrams. How many grams are there in 32,000 milligrams? This is converting milligrams to grams. We have to divide by 1,000. So we have 32,000 divided by 1,000 equals 32 grams. So based on the activity that we did, we can infer that if it's larger or bigger unit converted to smaller unit, we have to multiply. But if we have to convert a smaller unit to a bigger or larger unit, we have to divide. Now let's try to answer the following. Complete the following table. So first, for number 1 to 3, we have to convert from grams to kilograms. So meaning, smaller unit to bigger, larger unit, we have to divide by 1,000. Number 4 and number 5, we have to convert it from kilogram to gram. So that means larger unit to smaller unit, we have to multiply it by 1,000. Next, milligram to grams for number 1 and 2. So we have to multiply milligram by 1,000. For number 1 and 2, we have to convert milligram to gram. So this is a smaller unit to a larger unit, meaning we have to divide it by 1,000. So that means 67,000 divided by 1,000 equals blank. And number 2, 12,000 divided by 1,000, that will give us blank. For number 3, 4, and 5, multiply it by 1,000 because we are converting a bigger unit to a smaller unit from gram to milligrams. Now let's answer if it's true or false. Write true if the statement is correct and write false if the statement is incorrect. Number 1, kilogram is an appropriate unit of measure to use for the mass of one medicine tablet. Number 2, 46 kilogram is equal to 4,600 grams. Number 3, 23,253 grams is equal to 23 kilograms and 253 grams. Number 4, 15 grams and 257 milligrams are less than 152,570 milligrams. Lastly, number 5, mass is the basic unit of measure for the mass of an object. Complete the statement. To convert mass in kilograms to grams. And next, to convert mass in grams to kilograms, we have 2. Then to convert mass in grams to milligrams. And lastly, to convert mass in milligrams to grams. Alright. Thank you for watching Your Guide Towards Learning, Teacher I TV. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell to keep updated. Thank you.